All right. Hey, what's going on? It's me, it's Reggie with the Basic Black Podcast on video. How y'all doing? All right. January 20th, 2025. Good evening, everybody. I guess everybody who has heard all the magic of the inauguration of Donald J. Trump today. I would say there's some shock. I would say that there are some people, extremely happy. There's some people pretty pissed off. I can tell you this from my perspective. Oh, effing well. I say that because maybe you haven't had to struggle, but what we saw today was no surprise. What we saw today, basically, we saw it coming. And why did we see it coming? Because dumb people allowed it to happen. I give the MAGA crew a lot of credit because they pulled the wool over so many eyes. They went into black communities and they tricked everybody in believing that the Republicans actually give a shit about you. They don't. They went to barbershops. They went everywhere. They hired their little coons on the inside. They hired their little special black interest folks to really make it look like they gave a damn about black voters. Now, the last go around, they were complaining that male black voters either number one, didn't vote, number two, they didn't vote in a high enough number. Well, congratulations, they did. And what made things even worse is the Hispanics did the same thing. But true to nature, they're going to stick to Republican anyway with their Catholic background and being against abortion and whatever and whatnot. So we're here. If you have listened to podcasts in the previously, I would strongly suggest if you have not listened to the podcast called The Purge, you should listen to it. I made that a while ago, but it makes sense because now we are in the second half of fuck around and find out. So we're going to see what find out feels like. Now, we're not even 24 hours into President Trump. Oh, that's scary. Not even through his first 24 hours. And let's see what happened. They went ahead and they pardoned all the January 6th rioters. They went ahead and, like I put on Facebook, the TikTok thing was a scam, people. They needed to get you riled up, and then Donald Trump was going to come in and save the day. And you idiots fell for it. Oh my God. Oh, TikTok is gone. What are we going to do? TikTok, 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 TikTok. What do we do? And I said Tuesday. I was giving it actually a Tuesday before the online miracle happened. And it actually happened earlier because more people are concerned about their social media presence and making, likes and views and making videos and being popular and this, that, and the other. While they did all this, they missed the biggest thing. They watched magic happening in the background, but they weren't paying attention to it. This scam of 4+ years that we're going to endure is the Billionaires Boys Club. You've seen people who were formerly Democrats jump over, not because they wanted to be MAGA, it was financially and fiscally better to be that. That's why Elon bought an election. That's why he bought a presidency, and now he's doing all this garbage and helping efficiency as he so says it, in the White House. Well, we know he's really big on people not working from home. So that's been asked. If you work for a department of blah, 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 you're going back to work pretty soon. You're not going to be working from home anymore. Now, like someone told me on Facebook, does that change the price of groceries? No. Does it help with our economy. No, it actually makes things a little bit harder when you really think about it. So I don't know what really to tell you guys. I really don't. I'm not surprised by this. Neither should you be surprised. The ones that should not be surprised are the ones who either didn't vote or the ones that played the write-in game. You know, I'm going to vote for the couch and I'm going to do this, that, and other. Okay, well, cool. You voted for the couch, and now your vote for the couch basically was a Republican vote. And you had the ones who were getting fooled by these media asshats that trick you into telling you that your vote doesn't count. You have your Tariq Nasheeds. He's been doing that since 2016. I really felt like, and I've said it, that I felt like he's been a Republican shield anyway. He's always been about they haven't earned our vote and we haven't got reparations and cut the check. But when it came to solutions, he had absolutely none to offer for years. And so he got fools like Nick Cannon to go out there and tell people, if you're not going to earn our vote, then we're not going to vote. Newsflash. They don't want your vote. They never wanted it at all. They just wanted you to not vote. And so now we're here. We're in this whole mess for the next 4+ years. And I say plus because you are looking at a presidency currently that, first of all, when people weren't even paying attention, just basically owns the Supreme Court. So now the Supreme Court is very conservative. And you saw with the TikTok ruling, they all ruled in Trump's favor anyway. Now, keep in mind, people, because a lot of people wanted to blame Biden about TikTok, but Trump was talking about this in 2016 because China was spying on us and this, that, and other. And it's because it's for national security and safety. Why did it come back so quick? What got fixed, except their pockets, when it came to TikTok? But when it came time for the inauguration, you saw Tim Cook and you saw Elon there, you saw Zuckerberg there, you saw all the billion-dollar players who took part in this, who figured out it's better to do this. I can see TikTok being an issue to Facebook and more competition towards Facebook Reels and whatnot. This was no secret, people. So the only person and people you can be mad at is truly yourself, because it was told to you. Donald Trump told you this. After this election, you're not going to need to vote anymore. He sat there, and previously it was gays for Trump and women for Trump and whatnot, and all these groups, and he's not even giving a damn about you. He clearly came out and said that he's going to make it known that there are two genders, male and female. That's obviously a big talking point. And people just fell for it and fell for it. And now you're here. You're in the find out stage. And only the worst is to come. Now they're talking about Holman and deportations. To some people, they're probably happy that they're finally doing that. Now, my thought on deportations, don't deport anybody, but they should be contributing to the United States. I know if we wanted to move to another country, let's say the Netherlands, they have a lengthy application process, and you have to bring some skill to the table to actually go to their country. They don't want you just because you are you. They don't want to sit back and provide health care and take care of somebody who's not doing a damn thing. That's just how it is. So we have all of these illegal migrants and criminals, or whatever they say, and whatnot. Okay. Sure, I don't want the criminals here. We've seen a lot of things happen in New York and Chicago where there's been migrants committing crimes and the amount of money that they've cost so-called sanctuary cities. But we can go ahead and say sanctuary cities are gone. That's a thing of the past. I know Chicago was the last holdout, and excuse me, New York was the last holdout, and then they basically ruined their budget, and so they were like, okay, we gotta let it go. Chicago, same thing. But ladies and gentlemen, please do not be shocked. Please do not be upset when you find out that some of your friends are MAGA, and you have to worry about them actually being part of the problem. I don't condone people that say, hey, guess what? I voted Republican, but I don't agree totally with Donald Trump says. I'm not about all this, that, and the other. If you voted for him, you don't get a half of a vote. You don't get a fourth of a vote or a third of a vote. You get one vote. And you voted for him, so you are aligned with all his policies, good and bad. You are aligned with Elon and his globalist mindset of how he wants to screw over the world and truly make sure he is the richest man forever. You're about to see the collective pockets of the United States gets robbed. You're going to see everything with cryptocurrency scams, and already they're diverting billions of dollars to doing that. It's going to get pretty damn bad. So, what I tell you, hey, get yourself ready. And for the ones who never had to worry about suffering or didn't suffer or have had a hard upbringing, well, you better pull yourself up by your bootstraps if you have some or not, because it's going to get tough. America, we have a problem, and now it's here. I wish I can tell you things are going to be better, but I can't see that right now. All the fighting that you should have done, you didn't do, and this is where we're at. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to 2025 and the presidency of Donald J. Trump. It's going to be a hell of a ride. So anyway, people, thank you. It's a short little video. I just wanted to throw something up there. If you could, please go ahead and tune into the Basic Black Podcast, available in all different formats. You can listen to it on Spotify, on Apple Music, and wherever podcasts are carried. And I would love to get your information, love to get your feedback. And the email is basicblackpodcast, all one word, basicblackpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm Reggie, and I'm out. We really got to pray for America. It's going to be some interesting times.